Good evening, everyone. My name is Tina Hewerman, and I am one of the Detox Divas, and I'm super excited to bring you our favorite speakers, I think, that we've ever had on a call like this. We have Karma, Clyde, Baxter, Jacoby, and Aurora, and each of their humans will be online tonight to kind of tell a little bit about their story and how HBN products have helped them. So our purpose with Heart and Body Naturals is not only humans, but as you can see, Alexandria has her little pup there too. It was launched with one simple purpose, sharing synergistic healing trilogy products formulated with the healing power of plants provided by our creator. One of the really cool stories behind the company is that it was never started as a company that wanted to make money. I mean, everybody wants to make money when you start a business, but the foundational catapult for this company to be in existence was Ben Scarcella, our owner's husband, our CEO's husband. He became extremely ill with inflammation in the vascular system that was kind of around his stomach and area, and it was extremely painful for him to just move. He was in and out of the hospital, emergency room, and Paula finally reached out to her best buddy, Alexandria Brighton, who is a world-renowned aromatherapist. You can ask for Ben's story, and whoever invited you to this call tonight can get you that. And it's pretty incredible. It's got medical records and stuff that go along with it to validate the success of the products and helping Ben. Somebody can mute on that.
No, 3, 2, 1, go.
And let me find that.
Hold on.
What is this plant right here? Plantain.
Oh, that was Chelsea. All right. So anyway, Alexandria, as I said, is a world. Where did her screen go? I must have gone. Oh, what did I do with it? I thought I had it in there. Anyway, we'll go back to this one. Alexandria is a world-renowned, as I said, aromatherapist, plant medicine, and she owns the Brighton Institute, and many of the top aromatherapists in the world have studied underneath her. So we are the only company that is allowed to use her name and her formulation. So we're very, very fortunate to have Alexandria with us. We do want to start this call with a huge disclaimer. None of the information that we share tonight is meant to treat, diagnose, cure, prevent any disease. The information on our training calls, websites, literature, and whatnot is not intended as medical advice and is not intended to replace the relationship you have with your primary healthcare provider. Any decision you make about your food or supplement choices should be made with the one-on-one help of a qualified healthcare provider. If you have a medical condition, see your physician of choice before starting any program. One of the things that I love about the company is the purity of the products and the third-party testing that happens before it even reaches our warehouse for shipping. You can see the certifications there on the right. They're traceable, sustainably sourced ingredients, and our manufacturing partner facilities typically hold one or more of the certifications that you see on the right there. There are over 140 different products within this product line. And as we're talking tonight, kind of think about the stories and the testimonies that you're going to hear and who you can help with the products by sharing a link that you have on your dashboard. Both customers and affiliates both have that information and have the ability to earn some sort of income from that. Okay, sorry about that. So first up is Miss Courtney. We'll get her unmuted.
Hello.
Hello, Courtney is such an amazing person, you guys. She lives out in the mountain area. She's always gardening, chopping down trees, arm wrestling bears and cougars. And then she has her wonderful Aurora dog that is with her. And Courtney first is going to talk about the flea and tick repellent. Go right ahead, Courtney. And I'm going to go shut my bedroom door so you can't hear my birds.
So our flea and tick repellent is a gentle blend of geranium, rosemere, rosewood, lavender, peppermint, eucalyptus, citriodora, tea tree, sesame seed, and hemp oil. All the oils have properties that bugs don't like. Alexandria Brighton formulated the perfect natural blend to combat the pests. For Aurora, I don't spray it directly on her. I spray it on my hands and put it on her because she doesn't like spray bottles. She's a rescue and she like has certain things she just doesn't like. You can also do a bath with it, and there's like dosing instructions for a bath or the other ways that we can use it. This one, I guess that's it. The bath, or you spray it. You can dilute it, which some people do. And I also personally use this on myself. I'm outside all the time, and where I live, the black flies can like pretty much carry you away. So this combats them a little bit. It's not complete, but no other bug spray even comes close for those little nasty things. It's not suggested for use with cats, fish and reptiles, birds, rodents, or small animals. Most of you know I have birds. I don't like spray it directly on them, but I do wear it around them. I have some inside and some outside. It's never hurt them. You don't want to put it near their mouth, nose, ears, any sensitive areas. I just put a bit on Aurora's back and that's it. If you're unsure of your pet, then obviously consult with your veterinarian.
There we go. Oh,
you can get it for $20 and the CV is 16. And I think that's it for that one.
Awesome. Very good. And Kelsey got hung up. She won't be on the call. So I will speak for her when her slide comes up. Oh, there we go. There's Kelsey and her, the star of the show. I had to put that little caption with Jacoby's picture because it's just so cute the way he's looking like that. But let me just read you what Kelsey said. Jacoby has noise anxiety, extra barking. Just a second, please. There we go. Extra barky. They have HBN CBD now, helps immensely. And with chewing things, destroying. So with the CBD, Jacoby has had great benefits there. And then as far as breakout, sometimes in a hot spot, they have the itch relief for that. They also use the flea and tick. Fleas and ticks get worse this time of year. So then of course the flea and tick spray is great for Jacoby. And they also use the calm to keep their anxiety under control when they leave. FULVIC to restore the gut balance after they've had to have injections from the veterinarian. And she says she hasn't tried the black seed on him yet, but everything that they have tried has worked. And you can see right there with Jacoby, this was some pictures that she had shared with me. And that is what the skin condition looked like. And that was using the itch relief on Jacoby. And Jeter has gotten some of that too in the past, and I'll be sharing on there. He'll be sharing on that later. But look at the difference just in 2 weeks, how that had healed. And those can get pretty scary for a dog because they can blow up really quickly if they're not treated. And I'll get into that in a little bit here. Then we have PJ, and can somebody find PJ for me? Let's see, PJ, oh, she must have got hung up too. I know she's a massage therapist, but I can read PJ's too. Not a problem. So PJ and I actually met because of her dog Karma. And but you can see the resemblance, only Karma has a much better haircut than Jeter did. And they have always given Karma CBD. And when it's gone, she will be switching to the black seed oil. He has a fatty tumor bump on the side of his body that the vet doesn't want to remove. Karma's about as old. Jeter's 13. I think Karma's just about the same. And the vet doesn't want to remove, says it's unnecessary to do so. She's going to be doing a trial and putting a drop of black seed oil on it daily to see what happens, and then she'll share those pictures with us. She has used the oregano oil for moles on her. That is pretty incredible to see slowly disappear. All right, next up, we have Caitlin. Where are my participants? And let me pull her up. Where'd you go, Caitlin? Can you unmute yourself, or do I have to?
I got it.
You're good. Okay, there you go. The floor is yours.
I feel like I'm batting out of my league a little bit here. I'm very with all of these people, but Baxter kind of left me to sleep here, so I'll be on my own. But first, I'm going to talk a little bit about black seed oil, which is now my favorite product at HBN because of my experience with Baxter, but also because I really love using it for myself too. So I made some notes here. So I made a lot of notes, so I'm going to try to go through it pretty quickly for you. But black seed oil is also known as black cumin oil or Nigella sativa, and it has a superstar component that's called thymoquinone or TQ, which I will call it for obvious reasons. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about how we usually use it for humans. So first, black seed oil. This natural gem's been used for centuries in traditional medicine, and for good reason. It's packed with tons of antioxidants, amino acids, proteins, carbohydrates, essential fatty acids, and minerals like calcium, iron, and potassium. Millions of people in Asia, the Middle East, Eastern Europe, and Africa have used black seed for thousands of years to support their bodies for a variety of concerns like respiratory health, stomach and intestinal complaints, circulatory and immune system support, and skin conditions. It may also support metabolism and improve your digestion and have a healthy effect on blood sugar levels. If you ever have any doubt of how amazing this is, check out Landy's videos, because that'll really blow you away with her hair and skin routines that she does. And she's got amazing hair and skin. I told her those are my goals, is everything she's doing. So here's where things get really exciting as you kind of dig a little bit deeper into black seed oil and thymoquinone itself. So TQ is kind of this really like superstar antioxidant and kind of the secret sauce to black seed oil. It's known as a powerful antioxidant and has really powerful anti-inflammatory properties, which can help reduce oxidative stress and calm down inflammation. And just very quickly, we talk about inflammation a lot. So I kind of wanted to dig into why it's thrown around so much and why it's so important. And that's because it's really at the base of so many issues that people have, like autoimmune diseases, cardiovascular diseases, like high blood pressure, inflammatory bowel disease, lung diseases like asthma, mental illnesses like depression, believe it or not, metabolic diseases like type 2 diabetes, neurodegenerative diseases like Parkinson's, and even some types of the C word that we do not use. So inflammation is such a major issue for so many people, and TQ has actually been shown to reduce it a lot. So that's great. And there's also just even more. There's it's also been shown to support healthy heart by promoting balanced cholesterol levels and maintaining proper blood pressure. It's kind of one of the intriguing things with it is that it can actually balance out your blood pressure, whether you have high blood pressure or low blood pressure, it kind of moderates it. So that's pretty amazing, I think. So it's really like a superhero for your cardiovascular system too. And that's, believe it or not all. It's actually, TQ has been studied a lot all over PubMed for its potential anti-C word effects. But it's got really promising results. It's obviously more research needs to be done, but the initial findings are really, really exciting. So the black seed oil that HBN sells is actually has the industry high 3,000 milligrams of TQ. So that's pretty awesome. And it's only $29.95, or they've got a buy 3, get 1 free, which is awesome. So it makes it really easy to kind of add to your routine or to your dog's routine also, which I do. So that will get me pretty quickly into Baxter, but very quick. Also, I want to mention that it is not safe to use with cats. Because of their systems. And also it may increase the effect of anticoagulant drugs as well. So if you have any blood clotting disorders, it's not for you, because it might just make your medicine work overtime. That's not good. Okay, so now on to what everybody wants. I'm going to try to get my sleepy dog in the picture here for you, because I know you don't want to see my face. So this guy, if you can see him, I can't see what you see, so hopefully you can see him. But so he's had a big struggle his whole life with allergies. He is 7.5 years old, probably around maybe 1.5 years old. He started getting hot spots like you were talking about, Tina. He started licking his paws, chewing his paws, scooting, getting these really bad ear infections. And we changed his food 100 times. We had him on prescription diet. A lot of it, that kind of stuff we've gotten managed very expensively, but still there's a seasonal allergy aspect. And also we have chickens and ducks, and he's outside and he's eating all of their stuff very grossly. So I started using he was on Apoquil, which, if you know anything about Apoquil, it's a very controversial kind of drug, but really the only one that the vets will recommend. And I hated him on it, but he was on it. It got to the point where his allergies were so bad. He was on it for about 3 years straight nonstop. And I really was desperate to get him off of it. So when I heard about black seed oil and some of the success other people had with it in different ways, I thought I should try it. So I kind of started slow. I just gave him a couple of drops over, at first over treats, because I thought he might have a problem with the taste, but he had no problem at all. He loves it. And now he gets, honestly, I don't have a vet's, I should be clear, I do not have a vet's guidance on this. My vet was not sure how it would react and everything. So I kind of did this all on my own, but my personal experience, I figured his weight against my weight and kind of gave him the ratio of that. And he has it twice a day. That's his kind of overall ratio is about half of what I get. And I'm happy to report, since I started, he has been on Apoquil once because he got into a little issue with food, but that was for 2 days, and he has been off of it again since. And everything is awesome. His fur is actually like soft again. It was so dry before. It's really been an absolute miracle for Baxter. And he will tell you he's a happy boy now, because he doesn't have to have his drugs eating away at his system anymore. And it's really just been a godsend for us. So I was so excited when you asked me to share. So hope this helps you.
That was so helpful. Thank you very much. He is adorable, and you crushed it. You crushed it. And we will be having you back on the call. So don't think that you were out of your league on anything for this. All right, so now we have, and I know Mary is not on. She wasn't sure if she was going to be able to get on or not, but she did want Clyde Van Winkle to be featured on tonight's call, or not featured, but a guest speaker. Clyde actually has had really bad reactions to chew probiotics, and we learned in our gut health classes how how probiotics really aren't the best thing for our body. And if you've not seen our 4 classes that we had on gut health, that's great. That would be a great watch for you. It would react probably pretty much within the same as in dogs with the microbiome and the digestion. And, you know, they get into a lot of stuff and they lick a lot of stuff. And so they have a lot going on down there. So inflammation, obviously, like Caitlin just said, but the chew biotics they gave him to help his allergies and his skin got hot and so raw, he would cry. She soaked him in FULVIC, and then she would sneak black seed oil in him. It was the only thing she could think of to help him, and it worked. I do have pictures of Clyde from after, but I didn't get that posted on here. But he would get that red rawness even down in his male doggy bit area, which she sent me a picture of that too, and I didn't want to put that in the slideshow. But Clyde has had amazing results with the black seed oil and soaks in FULVIC. So, oh, sorry. So next up we have Jeter. Here's your surprise. Oh. How did that happen? Hold on here. Let's go. So Jeter is a 13-year-old Bichon. Every spring he gets seasonal issues on his skin to where, again, like Baxter and some of the other fur friends on here, it will just be absolutely raw. And for years we would do this. So for 13 years, he's 13 years. And for many years, we would have to go to the vet, get 2 rounds of steroids, 2 rounds of antibiotics, allergy pills. And I just knew that that was not the way I wanted to have my dog. And so for many years, I had him on CBD, and CBD worked, but it wasn't as powerful as with the combination with the black seed oil and the fulvic acid. And you've already heard the how black seed oil works. It's the same in the animals as well. But let me know in the chat if, hold on here, if you can hear this.
Hey, my friends. My name is Dear Dog, and I'm gonna try really hard to keep a clean mouth during this conversation tonight. Because if you follow hashtag #GeterDog, you will understand. So don't follow that if you have sensitive eyes or ears. Anyway, I want to tell you about my experience with these amazing products. Every year in the past, I have gotten these horrendous, raw, scaling pieces of raw flesh, on my skin, and my mom has had to take me to the veterinarian, and I hate that place. Like, I don't even like to go in the car, and now she takes me to a vet, and he's got to, like, look at my butt and stuff, and I just really don't like that. But this year, she switched me to fulvic acid and black seed oil for my skin condition, and I only have one tiny little spot that she put black seed oil on, and it's going away. If you have a gorgeous beast of a vicious dog like me, you're definitely going to want to get on that product. One of those products. I mean, listen to all of these other amazing animals that you heard from tonight. Aren't they wonderful? What fantastic stories. And why would you put fake synthetic things in your fur baby? We rule the house. We are the most important person, fur baby or not person, in the entire house. And so making us feel good with natural remedies is something that you truly need to do because your fur baby deserves it.
So there you go. There's my dog. Hope you enjoyed that. Miss Courtney, I'm going to bring you back on camera and you can talk about these 2 products.
Okay, Jeter is awesome. Next up, we have our pet wellness and cold and congestion. So the pet wellness is a gentle blend formulated with essential oils known to help support and strengthen your pup's immune system. It may be helpful to pups under a lot of stress or those experiencing immune system concerns. It's a perfect blend of Ravenstara, Eucalyptus radiata, Palmarosa, Niali, and hemp seed oil. So the Eucalyptus radiata is gentle and versatile with powerful antibacterial properties. The Ravensara has potent antiviral oil that is highly effective for respiratory conditions and general immune support. And Pomarosa is a powerful antiseptic that assists with healthy cell growth and division. You can bathe them in it, diffuse it, or massage it on the chest area. And you can also mix it with water and like spray it around like their area where they are. This one, actually, both of these can be used on horses, cows, sheep, and goats, and like larger animals. Like all the essential oils we don't suggest using with cats or reptiles or rodents or anything smaller. The cold and congestion is also eucalyptus radiata, Ravensara, Neoli, and hemp seed oil. And they are known for their positive effect on the respiratory system. Many respiratory illnesses do not respond as well to antibiotics as they used to, mostly due to overuse in pets, just like humans. So this in turn could cause chronic respiratory problems. The essential oils offer a good complementary treatment to support what you're already doing. So maybe you are giving the antibiotics, but this with it can help. And diffuse this one at the first sign of sickness. You can also massage it into the neck or the chest area, and we have a massage dose chart on with both of these, so you can tell like by their weight how many drops you should like rub into their chest. And this one you can also mix and spray into like their general area so that they can like breathe it in and it can help them. That's all I have for tonight.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And I'm sorry you had to follow Jeter.
He's awesome.
It doesn't take much to entertain me. So I'm going to quickly cover the 4paws hemp CBD oil for pets. And also one thing I want to mention, with it coming up to be the 4th of July, that calm for pets is something that if your dog has any sort of anxiousness with the 4th of July and summer thunderstorms and things like that, that really should be something you should have on hand for your fur baby, because they can't really communicate that they're going to be scared and need comfort. They're already in that panic attack stage. So getting that calm for pets is going to be amazing. With Jeter, he'll either lick it right out of my hand or I drop it on his food with this FULVIC powder, and he has no problem taking it. In fact, if he hears me opening his oils, he will come running and just start dancing like he can't wait to get it. So anyway, 4paws is our Kentucky grown farm fresh full spectrum hemp CBD derivative oil is naturally rich in terpenes, omega-3, omega-6, omega-9, and essential fatty oils. And just like with humans, mammals like dogs, cats, horses possess advanced physiological system called the endocannabinoid system. If you've not seen our training on CBD and how that works within the body, that's another great watch. And 4paws delivers the full spectrum hemp for your pets. It has a deep green color, robust, natural, and fresh flavor, and you can taste the goodness in every drop. So there is that. And then fulvic acid is amazing. We've had several calls on this, but it's I think the combination of the black seed oil and the fulvic acid together have really been beneficial to Jeter with his seasonal stuff. And he also recently had a vet exam, and the doctor said, "How old is he?" And I said, "He's 13. She said, "He has an amazing heart rate for a 13-year-old Bichon. Typical lifespan for a Bichon is 12 to 15. And I have a feeling I'm going to have this little guy for a long time, but that's okay with me because he's He's my little buddy. So the fulvic acid, antimicrobial, antibacterial, and antifungal. It's also antiviral. And even with his white fur, I have bathed him and soaked him in a sink full of warm water, not hot because, you know, he doesn't like a hot bath like I do. And with just like a fourth of a teaspoon of the fulvic powder in the water, and let him sit, and then just kind of dump it over the hot spots. If he does get one, last year I did the CBD, not the black seed oil, and he did get hot spots last year. It's the black seed oil that's really made a difference this year. So next up, that is the end of our presentation. I've got one more screen after this, but we do want to thank you so much for your time. Your time is extremely valuable, and we find it very rewarding and humbling that you would take a half an hour and spend with us every Thursday evening. So thank you for that. And oops, wrong way. I need to get these directions down. There we go. Can I go over there? Well, I guess I can't. Sorry, Marcus, I had, there we go. So if the business side of this, you know, some of us do earn rewards for sharing this with our network. And if you are new and this is your first call and you would like to find out more about the business side of what we do and how we share, please feel free to hop on One Team, One Dream Hangout, passcode One Team, no caps, at the top of the hour. So that will be 8 p.m. Central, about 30 minutes. Is when that call will take place. And the amazing Marcus Jones, Coach Marcus, is going to help educate you on the financial side that you can benefit from by sharing these products. So with that, I will go ahead and end the meeting. Thank you all for hopping on this evening, and I hope that your fur babies will get the love and natural health that they deserve. Good night.